Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and whatnot. Okay, I hope that wherever you are, the weather is good and beautiful and bright and shiny, and it is giving you all of the good vitamin C, D, E, F, G that you need, okay, to lift your vibration, to allow you to get out in nature and all that other stuff, right? But anywho, I want to welcome Spirit in and get you guys your downloads for the day, okay? Holy Spirit, a pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So someone could be selling a home, or you could have just recently been on one of the like home sites, Zillow, Trulia, or whatever, how you pronounce it, rent.com, I don't know. And you could have been like looking for a home, whether it be for purchase or for lease, okay? But there's something there about that. Or you could just, you could be a realtor or a broker, or just, an investor of some sort, okay? So you could be looking for a new investment property, all right? I am getting something about a lipstick flip for someone. So, yeah, whoever you are that resonates with that, it sounds like you will be finding your lipstick flip, okay? So that's dope. But yeah, so there's, oh gosh, what's that song, y'all? Drew Hill just came out of nowhere and was in my head. But it was the specific part of, I think it's called These Are the Times. Is that the song? These are the times we all wish for, and that means so much more. You don't have to do a thing at all. We can and this is the way things need to be. No pressure for you and for me. Let's let the mood set the mood. Make love all night long. But that wasn't like I think it's the bridge part I don't know. Actually, it was a few parts that just kept kicking in, but one part was, it ain't supposed to be a thing, no. I'll wait for you, you wait for me. True love, we don't have to rush at all, baby. So I think, that is Cisco's part. But anyway, that part, and then, oh my gosh, what was the other part? I don't know. Anyway, y'all get the gist of it, right? But yeah, so that song, so you could be a Drew Hill fan. Someone's name could be Erica. You could be Erica or Eric, and I actually got those same names, and I think I even got Drew Hill in a prior message video. So it might be the same energy I'm kind of getting. But maybe you just were listening to that. Maybe you got your 90s slow jams playing, R&B slow jams playing, okay? Or this could just be someone's energy, yours or someone around you, or someone that is trying to get in your energy and think about you. But yeah, there's something there about somebody feeling like I am getting a couple dynamics. So one dynamic I'm getting is there could be like some situation where there's someone who cares about you and you care about them, but one of you are in a connection, but like I guess it's already very clear that the connection that this person is in, or you're in, is like null and void at this point. It's just a matter of, I guess, like finalize the paperwork, when it comes to like a divorce, okay? But I feel as though you both still want to kind of, just I don't know, what's the word? Spirit art, because it's there, but it's not coming out. I don't know, something about just being a stand-up guy or stand-up woman, or just, having morals and principles is like, even though you guys may have met and kind of, you could even have dated or whatever and vibe together, it's like you still don't want to take the next step of, it's really giving, intercourse, or, moving in together, or just really being serious and really like putting your connection out on display until all documents are finalized, just to, just like I say, just to be a stand-up individual, and also just to not have those labels that people tend to immediately attach to someone who, is separated, but dating others, right? Because we do live in a world, or on a planet, excuse me, where, people will immediately try to crucify your child, which, me personally, I completely get it, because listen, if you still married, okay? But if you're separated, right, it is what it is. Anywho, so there's that dynamic, and then there's another dynamic where you have just been dating someone, and you guys just have not had, you ain't made love yet, you ain't went down that road yet, and maybe you've been, holding off for whatever personal reason, right? It could be just you really wanted to get to know this person better. I am getting something about you guys were waiting for test results. But yeah, so something there about waiting on each other, okay? Somebody also could have like a super sound, and I'm hearing supersonic. That's funny. Supersonic. I don't even know the words. Anyway, that's super throwback. But I'm getting something about someone could have like a loudspeaker system in their car. Like you could have some 12s or more or whatever. I don't know about it. But in your car, or like the person you're dating, or maybe this is something you are looking into or wanting to invest in your car because you like loud music. Okay. Or there just could be something significant about loud music. Right. I'm also getting something about like needing to play music when you're having intercourse with your partner, because somebody got kids and your kids be being nosy. So yeah, you might want to cut your music on, okay, while they meddling. Yeah. Okay. I really gotta write my messages down, y'all, because they be coming in, and I be like driving and stuff, because that's when I get a lot of my messages. But my buddy gets talking to y'all and be done forgot some of them. It's trifling. I know, I'm gonna work on it. Man, okay. There's something significant about March 31st. There's also something significant about the number 7156 or 751. Wait, what did I say? 7156 or 7516. Someone could be 35 as well. The color yellow could also be significant, or yellow and blue, or just the color blue. Someone could also drive like a large pickup truck, something that's like, like a diesel type pickup truck. So I don't even know like all the names of them, but just as an example, if it's like a Ford, it would be like a F350 on a type deal. Okay. Someone also could be purchasing land as well, or selling land. Okay. Someone also could like be very wealthy that's in your energetic field, or that is you could be like coming into contact with. Or for some of y'all, you could be like servicing someone that has they're wealthy and they have like a large estate, and you could be doing some type of on-site service for this person. But this person could have a butler. Okay, there's something about a butler. I'm also getting with that, it makes me think of Jeffrey. Someone's name could be Jeffrey as well. Makes me think of Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because wasn't he like their butler? But yeah, but there could also be something there as well. Like some of you guys, someone, and obviously it's not gonna be for everybody, someone could have a prince that is interested in them. And if they're not like a literal prince, they could be like someone who comes from a wealthy family. So, you know, they could be considered to be royalty in a sense, right? So like they could have, you know, an inheritance. Their parents could have like a very successful business. Yeah, something along the lines of that, okay? There's also something about like land development or like breaking ground, or also something about imploding. Like someone could be tearing down an old house structure. There could even be something where like there was a fire in a home and the home is no longer any good. The insurance company has already come out to the property and done the appraisal or whatever it's called. Basically the review of the claim for the insurance. And now whoever you are, if this was your situation, and I send you my love, because honey, listen, I done had to be displaced due to my neighbor having fire, whatever. Anyway, so I know it's a challenging circumstance, but just do know all things that happen, you know, even though it can be crazy and chaotic, and you can have to have a large amount of patience and be very inconvenienced. You know, many things like that happen so that we can just so that, you know, Source can bring about a newness to our lives, right? Whether it be just, you know, your home actually needed some renovations, but you didn't really have the funds to do it, and then you had that random crazy chaotic something happen, and while it may have been inconvenient and scary and tragic for a moment, once everything's done as far as your renovations and all of that, listen, you moving right back into a home that's pretty much like brand new in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for someone, you could be in the process of, like, you just got all your approvals and just, you know, selected whatever contractors, or maybe your insurance company did, selected the contractors to basically, you know, update your home, fix your home. And so that is now going, you know, you're beginning the process of that. It's getting underway. So you'll be able to soon be able to move back into your new home, or, you know, revamped home. Excuse me. And, you know, if it's not a home, then, you know, it could be like an apartment building or whatever, right? Or even possibly a car, okay? It just depends on, you know, you and what your circumstance is, okay? There could be something significant about a willow tree, or just the name Willow as well. Okay, it makes me think of, isn't that Will Smith's daughter, Willow? That's her name. Okay. And also makes me think about her first hit song, which was, and speaking of her, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but it makes me think of her first, like, really, really hit song, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. So some of y'all could be getting your hair laid, okay, and maybe y'all getting some good inches, and it's gonna put you in the mode to wanna, you know what I'm saying, what they call that, y'all, when they say, like, it's been in movies and stuff. I don't know if people really, you know, talk about it in real life. I know it's done in real life, but, you know, like, they talk about it in little shows where they're like, oh, you know, what do I do to, like, make a guy like me, or turn him on, or whatever. And they're like, okay, well, while you're at dinner, just take your hand and, like, flick your hair over your shoulder, and, like, I don't know, y'all. That's what just came to me for some reason. So I don't know, maybe this is something you're doing. Maybe you're trying to entice like someone you're interested in, or this could be like the other way around, someone that's interested in you could be just doing little flirty little stuff to try to get your attention, okay, or try to turn you on, okay. But going back to Willow, because this could be significant for someone, I just want to say, this is a personal opinion, okay, it really, you know, hold it with a grain of salt, but she is someone who, I think a lot of people, it's like, you know, due to her, because of who her parents, you know, are, there's a lot of eyes on her, as well as her brothers, but there's a lot of eyes on her, and ultimately, like most celebrities, they just want to, some, you know, don't get me wrong, some do obviously want to follow in the footsteps of their parents, right? But then you have the others who really just want to evolve and be themselves and really find who they are personally. And I feel like she's done a really, really good job at not allowing society to, like, force this label upon her and try to make her be what they expected her to be. And also like just dampen her spirit of who she is to be, right? And I say that all to say, because don't get me wrong, she may have possibly had moments, you know what I'm saying? Because like social media in itself can be very, very critical and very disrespectful at that. Because, you know, you got to think, like, as a young teenager, she came out with music. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Some people overly criticized it, which, in my opinion, I say overly criticized because at that time she was a child. Okay, so like I say, she was just having fun and just doing something she enjoyed doing, right? But you know, she had like the hit song, and then it's like the world feels like, oh, okay, you got this hit song, cool. Now we need every other song following that to be a hit. And it's like sometimes in music, especially, like, it's going to be a hit and miss. Just because I like something, I put it out, it does not mean that like you're gonna like it, right? And just being that she was young and finding herself as an artist and finding her lane, it's like, I don't know, that's my point. Like, that's what she was doing. She was finding herself as a person and finding her lane, right? But anyway, I say all that to say, I find it beautiful because, oh dang, okay, they got that blocked. I find it beautiful because she's like, if you have seen her recently, she's like really come into herself. And I love that for her because it's not of anybody else's expectations. It's of who she chose to be and the style that she chose to you know, rise and elevate in and flourish in. And she has her own audience and she has her own style. And it's a beautiful thing to be authentically yourself and find yourself and not feel as though you have to do a certain something because everybody else is over here doing this certain something. But anyway, I say all that to say, I feel like that applies to someone that is listening to this video. If it definitely resonates with you, please let me know below. Tap the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, man, just let me know how it resonates with you if it does, because I do feel like there's a reason I went into speaking to that. Because you could have been someone who maybe you were supposed to live up to certain expectations, right? You know, maybe people wanted you to be a certain something and you're like, that's cool and all. And that was your thing, but I really just kind of want to find my thing and do my thing. And I feel like now you've found that thing, or you're coming into whatever that thing is for you. And you're now opening more up with that and sharing that with the world, or sharing that with your friends and family. And, you know, some are going to accept it, some aren't. Some are going to like it, some aren't. Some are going to judge it and overly criticize it. And others are going to really, really admire you for it and really, like, just vibe with you, you know, on a whole different level because of it. So, yeah, I don't know. But hopefully that does resonate with someone. I'm going to get my mind right, okay? And make sure I can recall these other downloads for you guys, because I definitely had some other downloads for you guys. And I will drop another video for you guys at another time, okay? I hope that this message was helpful for you, and I will get back with y'all soon. I love y'all. Don't forget to do all the fun clicky stuff and whatnot, okay? But definitely let me know if this message resonated with you, and I will holler at y'all later. All right, see ya.